Was good, sexies? So, we're back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes. And we have the Mythic and Legendary trailer. It looks like it's going to be a 2-in-1 this month for Legendary Eitri and Mythic Thorr. So, once again, that leak that we got earlier this month just turned out to be true because we're getting 2 heroes for the price of 1 this month. Now, I'm actually very excited for Thorr because Thorr is definitely one of the thickest looking OCs that we've got. Save for Freya, I think Thorr is like one real baddie, and that's what I'm into. But as far as Legendary Eitri, I thought it would have been flipped. Like, I would have thought Eitri would have been the Mythic because she's from Book 5. Alright, here we go with Eitri's art. And of course they had to use that one, right? Out of all the possible arts for her. Alright, she is a flying green tome unit, and she's a legendary pair-up for Fire Season. Alright. Okay, Grim Broker, we already know what this does, but I'm going to read it again. So, 14 might and 2 range, grants attack up 3, enables Canto 2 during turns 1 through 4. If unit initiates combat or is not adjacent to an ally, inflicts attack and res -6 on the foe during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Alright, so built-in Canto 2 on a flying ranged unit is pretty solid. It would have been a little more useful if she was a Mythic hero, like I said before, because this weapon effect would actually be quite good in Aether Raids. You'd be able to hit and run pretty easy with the Canto, and you'd be able to break the pots a lot easier with her. So that's a little bit of a disappointment that she's a legendary hero. But Canto is still pretty strong in arena mode as well. Alright, we got Dragon Fang, attack and res solo 4, Divine Recreation. Okay, so this symbol here for this skill is actually the eyeball on the gun that she has in her special attack art. So that's a pretty cool touch there. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is above or equal to 50%, inflicts all stats -4 on the foe during combat, reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 30%, and boosts unit's next attack by total damage reduced. Resets at the end of combat. Okay. Alright, so we get all stats -4 and sort of like an ice mirror effect where you're getting some DR and then a damage bonus based on whatever damage you reduced, which is pretty cool. Actually, as a B-slot passive, that is quite powerful, to be honest. Yeah, because unlike Ice Mirror, this is going to work against every attack. It's not just ranged attacks. Yeah, so that's kind of like negating Fang, more like, I would say. So, yeah, that's a pretty good B skill. And then we have Attack and Res Rain 3 there as well. Only thing I can say about her is you may want to watch out for null follow-up, or she's not going to get her guaranteed double. Look at the way she fires that, man. Oh, my God. We have Oter there as the pair-up. I'm surprised it isn't Fafnir, actually, who's pairing up with her, but whatever. Guess it's not the biggest deal. Alright, here we go. This lovely, juicy mama with them thick thighs. War God. Alright, so Thorr is an axe flyer. We already kind of fought her in a Tempest Trial already, so we know what her weapon does, but just like Eitri, I'm sure she's going to have something else. And she's going to be a Astra Season Defense Mythic who grants the special slot, which is good. Alright, War God Mjolnir. 16 might and 1 range and effective against armor. Accelerates special trigger. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is above or equal to 25%, grants attack up 6 to unit during combat. Inflicts attack -6 on the foe during combat. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. And also, if unit is not adjacent to an ally, nullifies the foe's bonuses during combat. So, quite a lot of things going on there. She's going to be a really good armor breaker. Just a really good wall breaker in general, so definitely seems like a solid unit. Her being flyer is also pretty clutch, because you'd be able to give her a bunch of the unique flyer skills that are good. Alright, we got Bonfire here. Attack and defense push 4. Flow Guard 3. Okay, this is brand new. If unit initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks. and inflict special cooldown charge -1 on the foe per attack during combat. Oh, man. Bro, so it's like half of null follow-up, built-in guard. That's pretty strong. Okay, I wonder if this is limited to flyers, or is this just going to be available to everybody? That's a pretty solid B skill for baiting. Yeah, because you can inflict guard. Let's say Bramimond is the one attacking you, then... Oh, wait, no, my bad. It's negating your follow-up attack. So, yeah, it's not as defensive as I thought there. It's a little more offensive. So if your unit has a guaranteed follow-up, they're still going to be able to do it. And they're also inflicting guard, which is good. And then we have World Breaker here, a unique C skill. Grant special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces. Okay. Alright, nice little support passive there. Yeah, she's basically just Brave Lucina or the New Year Valoria with that effect. Really powerful support there, so that's nice for baiting. Yeah, she seems pretty solid. That's also really nice that she's an Astra Mythic hero with that. So that's just one less support unit you need to run on your team. It's always good when the Mythic heroes are able to grant you all these benefits, as opposed to being like Uller, where she's just trying to steal the show herself, right? Alright, both of them are on green. That's pretty rad. Was that also the case with the other banner where we had 2 units on it? Yeah, Triandra and Freya were both green too, right? So that's really awesome that both of them are actually on green. Alright, so this is going to be our banner by the looks of it. Alright, so obviously green is already powerful just with them two, but then also we have Dagger as well. I don't even have Dagger yet, so I might actually summon on this banner, because no matter who I end up getting here, I'm going to be making out pretty good. Alright, then on red, we have Plumeria, we got Moose Spell, and we got... Is that Legendary Sigurd, or is that... Okay, I'm pretty sure that's Legendary Sigurd, so red is very good. Moose Spell is amazing, he's got really good support, and my latest defense actually makes some pretty good use out of this guy on a Moose Spell trap. So I'm going to be showing off that defense at the end of the season, but it looks like it's really simple, but it actually has a lot of thought put into it. So I think you guys are going to enjoy that one. Legendary Sigurd, not much needs to be said. He's just dumb broken. And then we have Plumeria as well. Very good Mythic hero. Okay, on blue, we've got Legendary and Fallen Dimitri, and then we have Not, which is, again, a pretty solid blue pool, I would say. And then finally on colorless, we got Legendary Corrin, Bramimond, and Legendary Micaiah. I think a lot of people sleep on Legendary Micaiah just because her kit is very bland. She's not really doing anything out of the norm, but in that same regard, she's so good at doing what she does. This is one of the more threatening units to fight in arena mode at +10 for me. Because she's so bulky, she doesn't die, she kills everything in one hit. She's really dangerous to deal with, so just don't sleep on this Micaiah. She's very powerful. Bramimond, of course, is very good, but Corrin, I think, is probably the worst unit on the banner. Alright, no, not Corrin. Fallen Dimitri is probably the worst unit on the banner, but Corrin is definitely in second place there. So I would say colors, definitely green is in first place by a mile. It's not even close. Followed probably by red, I would say. Yeah, red seems pretty good. And then colorless is next and blue is in last place. That's just my thoughts. Although Not is probably actually bringing up the value of blue there a lot. So maybe blue is barely better than colorless. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments section what you think of this banner. And also let me know if you're going to summon on the banner, because I think I will. I wouldn't mind getting a copy of anyone on green, so probably going to snipe green on this one. Might not be a bad idea to go for blue as well, because second copy of Not would just be completely disgusting on defense teams. But I'm one of the few people that hasn't become that much of a degenerate to run double copies of Not on defense. So maybe I should keep it that way. Alright, I guess we'll just end on this lovely artwork here. So that's all for tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed the coverage on this trailer. This is your boy Tacho signing out, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow when we get the data mines.